Firstly, to change the existing equity UT fund from equity UT fund to bond fund in investment, I think also applicable to the industry. This is not called rebalancing. This is called switching, no? Or investment when we call it restructuring. Because why? Restructuring involves changing the fund totally from one asset class to another asset class, or to the certain sector to totally different sector. Rebalancing meaning that everything's still the same, no? Everything's still in equity. I just make sure that the percentage of each of the fund, I tweak a little bit. It's very small changes. So the point I'm going to highlight here is that to switch your unit trust investment in equity fund to bond fund is a very major decision. This is not rebalancing, and it has got major financial impact, okay, to your this decision, okay. And I can see cases whereby when people stop investing into equity to grow their wealth in the long term, I can see how this kind of decision impact the fund available when they are ready to retire, or how does it affect the retirement quality they have got when they retire. So be very careful about this decision, especially this decision is going to be a decision of like no return, okay. No return meaning that no gostan balik, straight away, no, I go to bond, no, I cannot take the volatility anymore. If I hear situation here to say about, oh, now market has gone up, US market has gone up, technology sector has gone up, China government also coming out more stimulus to push the market going up, so it looks like everything go up already, then I should take a rest. The truth is, people like you and me, we are just a very normal human being, because we just do not know whatever high now will correct the direction and just drop sharply, or it will be just the beginning of another bull run. Nobody knows, okay. So for that matter, the fact that we do not know what's ahead of us, I guess it's important for us to look at the asset allocation of all the assets that we have got. Assuming this unit trust investment is only maybe 10% of whatever total investment that you've got. Say assuming this is 100,000 and the total investment you've got is 1 million. Okay, then we will see that whether this 10,000, this 100,000 unit trust investment is something will be able to serve as the growth engine of your total portfolio. So if it's supposed to serve as a growth engine for you to go together with economy, to beat inflation, and then there's no reason why you should turn this growth engine to become very passive instrument, okay. And I would suggest instead is to review the equity fund that you have got now, to see whether they are allocated in a very diversified manner in the global basis, so they can enjoy the growth of the economy globally, to see whether those funds that you have got there are best of breed or not. They're worth for you to hold longer, for you to enjoy the growth, no? Because otherwise, if the fund that you have got now is not performing, is not the better quality one, chances are it may not be able to serve this 10% part of your total wealth kind of allocation. P2P, for those people who do not know, is peer-to-peer financing scheme. This scheme, of course, is regulated by security commissions, but basically it's like your money that you put into a P2P scheme will be used to finance or to give a loan to some of the SME company. But the question that you always ask yourself, just like when you make decision to loan your money to your friends, I'm sure you will choose to see the credibility or the credit rating of the different friends. Some friends has got a good track record of paying you back very soon, the moment they settle whatever cash flow problem they have got, and they're also very transparent with you. But there are some friends who that you loan the money, and not only he doesn't pay you the money back, but you may lose this friend forever in your life. So same thing also when if we apply the same analogy into the P2P financing, the question I always ask is that, do you know who are going to loan this money to? Because every ringgit of money, I would think, is hard earned. So if you have an experience of loaning the money to your friends and then you use your whatever criteria you have, on the same token here, we talk about P2P. Do you know in the first place who are you loaning the money to, and how much do you know about them, and does that really give you the kind of certainty and confidence that they will repay the money back to you? So I know this scheme is regulated by Securities Commission, but I would think there are better option to loan money to earn the interest. Case in point is to buy bond. Bond normally will be given to it's kind of a loan, because when you buy a bond, basically you're giving a loan to another institution. And bond paper circulated in Malaysian market normally are the loan given to a bigger organization, and most of the time it comes with a rating as well, like AA, AAA, or 1A or BB. So that at least give you certain confidence and certain assurance that this money going to who and things like that. So preferably, I would not choose a P2P which has got a lot of uncertainty compared to bond. And for information investment, I also feel, or my team also feel, that to take money to loan in a bond also could be quite risky, and normally we prefer the kind to put money into a bond fund which has got a pool of maybe 20 or 30 different bond paper.